Scott here from VINO Las Vegas. We are here at renowned restaurant RAOs in Caesar's Palace with the winemaker dinner here that's going to be spectacular. Number one, the winemaker Robert Summer flew all the way out here from Connecticut to do this, launch this new wines here from Strawberry Ridge in Connecticut. So this is going to be fantastic. Chef Carla Pellegrino has paired each one of these courses we're going to have. Looks like I saw a couple Chardonnays and a Merlot and a Cabernet maybe. I can't wait to get started. Some of these are very well known. So let's go on. Let's enjoy the meal and see what happens. Scott here from VINO Las Vegas, and I'm here at RAOs at Caesar's Palace with the winemaker Robert Summer. How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
So why don't you, this is kind of a unique experience tonight. So why don't you, first of all, tell us about your wines. We have the Chardonnay,
Yes.
Merlot.
The wines that you're having this evening are about to be offered at Whole Foods, two of the locations in Las Vegas, but they were originally designed specifically for this restaurant. And the Chardonnay, Merlot, and Cabernet have been here since the inception of the restaurant, and it was the acceptance here that gave us the courage to go to retail, and that's our next adventure.
So, I mean, you were in the recording industry, the record industry for many years, and so what got you started in wine and wanting to venture out in this whole other branch?
Well, just a quick bit of background. I was president of Sony Music International, and I had a home in Tuscany, and my wife and I would travel through the Chianti region, and I found the whole lifestyle to be infectious. And there's a moment in time where you graduate from the world of music, and I thought I could graduate and do a good job as a winemaker, and I hope in fact that I am.
Well, you've done a magnificent job. I mean, and you need to explain a little bit about the winemaking process here, because you're in Connecticut, right?
Correct.
Okay, and you have a Napa Valley Chard, you have a Napa Valley Merlot, and a Cabernet.
Right.
So why don't you explain a little bit on how that works? We're talking a couple thousand miles apart.
Right. I started out producing wines that I was growing at our vineyard in Litchfield, Connecticut.
Okay.
And that's where I honed my winemaking skills, if we will. When it came time to start producing for this restaurant, I felt that both from the standpoint of styling and what would be most accepted here, that the Connecticut appellation would present a problem. So I started to source the best of Napa for the three varietals.
Right.
And I created the ability to bring in the wine in refrigerated tankers that I sourced here, but then I apply the same methods that I developed in Connecticut. I use the same barrels, the same French barrels, the same fermentation process, but I cultivated wines that were specific to the RAOs experience.
Right. You know, I'm glad you brought that up, the RAOs experience, because my next question is, you've had a long relationship with the Pellegrino family.
Right.
And so you kind of made these wines for them.
I did, because I understood their sensibilities, I understood their commitment to their brand, and I understood that I would have to create something that was unique and sustainable. Hopefully that's what I accomplished. I've been going to RAOs for about 35 years, almost every Monday of my life.
There you go.
And it's my home, and it's the place where I entertain. So it's a long history.
You know, and know, that's amazing that you have that kind of relationship with a fabulous venue. I mean, we're very fortunate here in Las Vegas to have them here, in my opinion. And that brings me to my final question. Las Vegas now has really taken its place amongst a culinary and food and wine center, and I believe in the world. And so what do you think about what's happening here in Las Vegas, especially you coming from the East Coast?
Well, I come from the East Coast to experience variety of food and preparation that's probably unique to the world. And that's why it's a city where someone like Carla Pellegrino can not only meet the requirements, but find herself and grow. And the cuisine of RAOs is a response to the challenge of all of the restaurants that exist here. So it's a really quite a special environment.
No, it is very special, and she's an amazing chef. And of course, her husband Frank, Jr. there, amazing restaurant here at Caesars. And I just want to thank you for, spending some time with us and having some great wines.
Thank you very much.
And I wish you the best of luck here in Las Vegas. I'm sure you're going to have a great success here.
We look forward to it. Thank you.
Cheers.
Very best.
We just completed one magnificent dinner here at RAOs, and its reputation definitely came here from New York to Las Vegas with Chef Carla Pellegrino and Frank Pellegrino Jr. Magnificent wines here this evening, and what more can we say but magnificent pairings for sommelier Krista. Great job. Until next time, it's Scott from VINO Las Vegas.